So we are still on our topic, building an accurate family and raising upright children. Do you know your children are your legacy? Your children are like arrows. You shoot them into the future, they go and they impact their world and they make a difference. In fact, 150 years from now, I may not be around, you may not be around, but we may have children we've raised up in an accurate way who will go into the future, they'll impact their world and they'll make a difference. So the future of our children depends on the way we raise them up today. The future of our nation and our society depends on the way we raise them up today. I'm going to give you another 4 solid points. But before that, let me tell you a story. There was a child. He came to his dad and he asked his dad, I want to be a footballer. I want to be a football player. So why do I need to go to school? And why do I need to read the books you've been giving me to read every day? And why do I need to do my homework? Do I need a degree? Because, I don't necessarily need a degree as a footballer. The answer the dad gave him will shock you. I'll tell you the answer, but before then, let's go through our 4 points. The first point is set clear boundaries. You have to set clear and consistent boundaries for your kids in your family. So in every family, at the end of every day, you have to account for all your kids. So someone will say the boundaries you are setting for this family is that no one stays outside for beyond probably 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. So at the end of the day, you are accounting for your kids as a parent, or your kid as a parent. You are accounting for them. You are setting a certain structure, a certain boundary that they are not supposed to go beyond. You set a boundary. Don't do this. In this family, you don't wake up and not add value to yourself after 24 hours. So every 24 hours, at least add value to yourself. Read a book, do something. That is a boundary. These are consistent boundaries. The boundaries have to be consistent every single day. You have to make sure that the kids or your children follow them consistently every day. The second one is show unconditional love and support, sacrifice. So every good parent, every good mom or good dad, good parent, you show that kind of unconditional love. What do I mean by unconditional love? The love doesn't depend on anything to stand. So if you have a child or you have children, you have to have that, show them that you love them no matter what they do. Correcting the child doesn't mean you don't love the child. Disciplining a child doesn't mean you don't love the child. But you first want to infuse that thing in their mind, that daddy loves me. If they know that thing, then they begin to know that every other thing you are doing on that foundation is motivated by that love. So for instance, if your child does something and you discipline the child, don't discipline them out of anger. But even after disciplining them, speak to them. Tell them why you did what you did. Tell them why they are being grounded. Tell them what they can do that will not end them up being grounded like now. So today, I reduced your monthly allowance as a child. I'll tell you why I did that and what you can do to avoid your monthly allowance being reduced. And you will know that what I'm doing is based on love. It's because I love you. I don't want you to go astray. That is why I'm doing what I am doing. So you make sure that everything you are doing is not based off on anger, but on love. And the love has to be unconditional. You have to show them some level of support. When they come to you, show them that support. Our third one is be intentional about them. If I say be intentional about them, it cuts across all my points. When you're intentional about your love towards them, intentional about the support, intentional about everything, you give them that level of attention, that level of care. Be intentional. Have time. Know that your kids will spend your resources and your time. Therefore, when you are doing it, do it joyfully. Do it happily. Do it knowing that it's an investment that will yield a certain desired result. So you have to be intentional about your kids. You have to do it intentionally. Then, in fact, my last one, spend quality time together with them. You may be a businessman, you are going up and down, moving, doing your business or whatever. Spend quality time. The small time you get with your kids, spend quality time with them. Don't just sit with them in the hall and turn on the television and you are watching TV. And you are watching TV with them and you think that is fine. I'm spending time with them. No. Have conversations with them. Your time may be conversations, maybe it may be going out, it may be just walking on the park and speaking to them, or going to grab an ice cream. Probably you have the ice cream at home, but for the experience, you want to take them out. You want to spend that time with them. You want to talk to them. You want them to talk to you. You want to encourage that thing inside them to come out. Now, I'll give you a bonus point. The bonus point is encourage problem solving and responsibility. Don't let them depend on you always. Sometimes we tend to over pamper our kids, especially the last borns. We tend to over pamper them, and we tend to give them too much. We tend to let them rely on us too much, which is not okay, or which is not good. When you are not around, how are they going to cope? So teach them that. Mind you, while you are not teaching your child to take responsibility, and you are not encouraging them or teaching them how to solve problems, there is a child out there somewhere who is going through hardship and who is going through hell, and that child is being forced to take responsibility and to solve problems. So if your child and that child go and meet in life, somewhere in life, when you are not around, how are they going to handle life? All these things, they are not what we wish for our children. Hardness is not what we wish for our children, but build the capacity in them to be able to overcome hardness. Okay? So encourage that problem solving. Let them know that every decision they take, the responsibility that comes, they should be able to bear it. Every decision they take has its responsibility. Every decision they take has its consequence. So you teach your children that, help them to solve problems. If they come to you with a problem, instead of just going ahead and solving it for them, ask them a question. Or ask them, how do you think we should do this? What is your opinion towards this? They should be opinionated about life, so that you'll be able to know their opinion and shape their opinion in the right way. Now let's go back to our story. So the child said, Daddy, I don't really need a degree for football. So why do I have to go to school every day? Why do I have to study? Why do I have to read my book and do my homework every day? This is what the dad told the child. The child likes going to YouTube, watching footballers. The dad took the phone. He took the phone, search for this footballer. The child searched for the footballer. He said, search their academic qualification. The child searched. He said, oh wow, he's having a degree. He said, okay, search this other footballer. The child searched. He said, have you seen his academic qualification? The child said, yes. He said, so what do you think? Do you think we can combine the academic qualification and the football together? The child said, yes. The dad went ahead to teach him how a lot of footballers, when they retire, their monies retire with them. Their monies get lost. But there are other footballers who they retire, or they are doing football and they are also doing business. So when they go on retirement, they have businesses and wealth waiting for them at home. So that is it. This child will never forget this lesson his dad has taught him. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Send it to a loved one. Let us let us build accurate families and have an accurate nation, an accurate country. And may God prosper us. Till next time, bye-bye.